Alright, what's up, stands? Number one stand here. We are back with more Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu. Last time, we got our first gym badge. We beat Brock. We brocked his world with a normalish here. And we just decimated the whole gym. And this time, we're going to talk to this lady again. Because if you recall, last time I said talk to this lady every day. And when you're in Pewter City or close enough by, because you get a item worth selling. That's usually quite a bit of money too. Can't go wrong with free money. No, I think I was mistaken last time. I think I said it's just a random big selling item. I believe it's always a big pearl. And again, we have no reason to go to the museum. There are new items available in the mart. Most notably, Great Balls. We are going to buy 10. Yes, please. If you're going to buy Pokeballs, do them in sets of 10. Any kind, and you get a free Pokeball. Even if you're not going to use it, you can just sell it. And then, yeah. Also, I like that items are like color-coded. Red for Pokeballs, blue for like health, orange for other things, which is nice. So we can't buy lures yet, but there is another free lure we can get, which is good because we're gonna need to use it. Now, while we head to Route 3 here and get into our first battle, and this guy, this little kid here, who's like half your age and half your size, he blocks you away if you don't have the first gym badge. But let us get into the encounters. So first up, we have an exclusive. And this is where the version exclusives really start to differ. Before, it was Oddish and Bellsprout. So they were the same type. Leveled up the same. Here, they're vastly different. So Sandshrew, 20% chance, exclusive to Let's Go Pikachu. Pure ground type, evolves early on. Its stats are pretty well. Pretty decent, you know. Very defensive, pretty good attack. And its evolved form, which I decided that if you can't catch its evolved form on its own later on, that I will show its stats as well. So these are Sandslash's stats. So again, very defensive, very high attack. Pure ground, so it doesn't have the quad water and grass weakness like a lot of ground types have. In fact, I think Sandshrew is the only pure ground type that I can think of. Most are always ground rock. So this here is and I'll go back to the encounter after this. This here is a coach trainer. These are one of 2 new types of trainers added and taken out after Let's Go Pikachu leaving. They are always stronger than trainers on the routes. They always give you a very good item once you beat them. And they're always, you know, typically have 1 or 2, but they're higher level Pokemon. For instance, this guy has a level 10 Bulbasaur. Much higher than the level 6 Otter that we just fought, and much higher than the other Pokemon we're going to fight. So, moving on is another exclusive to Pikachu. Is Mankey. 20% chance. Pure fighting type. Evolves to level 28. So evolves a little bit later. Very fast. Very high attack. And its stats are just ridiculous. 95 speed for a fighting type is pretty fast. A lot of them are Moderate to slow. There's another fast fighting type, but we won't get to way later. Oh, great, Leech Seed. Kind of forgot everything. Even though if we would have caught a Bulbasaur, it would have had Leech Seed probably. But I think we can still outdamage Bulbasaur. But yeah, so 105 attack. Very high. Pretty much like Sandslash. Pure fighting type, so it's only weak to Psychic. Oh, well, and Fairy. Which Fairy is, again, a newer type, and was added to Let's Go Pikachu Eevee. But then after Mankey, now we can get into the version exclusive for Eevee. Ekans, pure poison type, evolves at level 22, so this is like the Sandshrew, I guess, evolution equivalent, but it's completely opposite type. I mean, ground just beats poison, ground resists poison, so it's kind of, not fair. With the exchange here. I mean, Ekans is, you know, faster. But its other stats are kind of just average. It doesn't really excel really too much. Even Arbok, it doesn't have a stat over 100. So compared to the two exclusives that Pikachu gets, yeah, they're both, I'd say, better. You know, but I mean, hey, being pure poison, I guess, maybe has its perks. I mean, poison's only super effective against grass and fairy, so it has that going for it. And again, it evolves pretty early on. It's also only weak to ground and psychic, so, you know, it's just, I don't know, poison by itself is not very good, I'd say. Now this was like red, blue, or yellow, yeah, poison was super broken. Same with Bug in that game. But yeah, so we beat him. Also gives us a pretty decent amount of money. And I'll go over the last encounter right after he gives us a revive. So yeah, so we can't even buy those yet. So getting a free one is pretty nice. They'll give rare items, like I said. Sometimes some will even give TMs. So yeah. So last but certainly not least for our encounters here, and I'm just gonna use another Pokemon, is my favorite Pokemon ever, Charmander. You need a lure to get him though. So once we get our free lure, hopefully we can find him. Now I did have a couple people in my Discord. They did give recommendations, or they did have requests of Pokemon they wanted to see me use. One was Flareon, which normally I would say no, because Flareon's the worst evolution. But in Let's Go Pikachu, it's actually, and Eevee, it's actually pretty good. So I will be using Charmander, and I might also be using Flareon. We'll see. Normally I don't like having two of the same types. I mean, obviously Nidoran, like I said, probably not even going to be on the team forever, because we already have a poison type, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. So those are the encounters for Route 3. And we'll have some paths go over. And again, I'm also just using Nidoran to slow the experience that Pikachu and Oddish get. Oh, I shouldn't really fight Oddish. Hopefully catch Charmander. Now luckily Charmander isn't old. So that is one nice thing. But yeah, there's not a lot of new encounters on this route. We're gonna double kick. Actually, I could use the possibly booster. Yeah, that's the thing about being normal flying type, is fighting moves are neutral. But yeah, I can go through it. There's probably not until now because we have -1. Oh no, just kidding. Good job, Manaran. Or Nidoran. So I had a classmate when we were young called him. I mean, that makes sense when you're young, you don't really know. But Nidoran? Come on now. Come on, Nidoran? That's just, I don't believe it. How? So, oh yeah. And because we're catching all the encounters we can. The cute is the entry. Damn, we have a lot of people. Oh, why you gotta do me like that? I probably would have used Sandshrew on theme. I mean, I'll probably bring Sandshrew with. But there was another Pokemon that was requested who's already a ground type. So it's like the Pokemon I possibly wanted to use. No, we're not going to teach Double Team. Double Team just boosts your evasion. Basically, it's the cheating move. Oh, Poison Powder. Now, that is one thing. It also does have Liver Oddish. Bellsprout. It does learn more of the status moves. So Sandshrew is the mouse Pokemon, even though it's technically a shrew. But, Sandshrew. Wait a minute. What's that? Right here. Yes! I was gonna say, I was like, I know there's a lure here. The model profile I did get. The Bulbasaur and the Charmander. Also, I did figure out how to pause my OBS. Apparently, I had to turn it to simple, which you would think pausing the recording is advanced, but apparently in the simple settings. So yeah, I will see you guys back once we find. Oh, never mind. Well, here's Mankey. So, speaking of Mankey, Mankey, stand up a gun. Only have some raspberries. Because kind of helps a little bit. You can only use one berry at a time, by the way. So it's not like you can use multiple raspberries or a raspberry and a pineapple berry to try and make it easy to catch and get more items. But yeah, so Mankey here, who's an agile Pokemon, lives in trees, it angers easily, will not hesitate to attack anything, is going to be on the team. Now, normally I don't catch two Pokemon in the same. Did I save before I used the lure? I think I did. But, like I said, because Charmander probably is not going to be a permanent team member, because somebody wants me to use Flareon, which, you know, giving up using my favorite Pokemon, normally I would never let happen. Careful. That's fine. You are not a special attacker in any sense, so having more special defense actually is nice. It's kind of home for Adamant or not Timid, because Timid is speed up attack down. I can't remember what the speed up special attack down is, but whoops. We're gonna put you type it. So yeah, so I will see you back here once we find a Charmander. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back. We finally, I was sitting there for, I don't know, probably 15, 20 minutes before he finally showed up. She showed up. It's a girl, that's even rarer. That's like a 12% thing. Oh my god. So, yeah, good thing I, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Also, if you notice my, Pokeballs and berries are a little different, I figured since I'm just sitting there with the Pokemon that run into me, I may try and catch. And I did find a better Mankey. I found a Naughty Nature, so it's a plus attack. Oh my god, Charmander, no this! If it runs away, I'm gonna give up. I should wait. Well, actually, no. No, not for Charmander, don't do this, man. Don't do this. Please, girl. I need you. Ah, dang. I should have bought more Great Balls. Also, when you're running low, the number are changing now, just how they're in orange. The Great Balls, man. Oh my god, Charmander. Stop it! Stop it! I should have bought more Great Balls. Oh my god. This did not take me near as long to find one, or as many Great Balls. My caught it on my profile. This is ridiculous. Thank you! Oh my god. I was so worried. Like I said, after the first ball you throw that connects, they can run away. And it's a random amount. I've had Pokemon run away after 1. I've had Pokemon run away after, like, not run away even after, like, 30. Oh, the flame at the tip of its tail makes a sound as it burns. You can only hear it in quiet places. Oh, man. Oh, also, just, you know, this is my party. So this is our new Mankey. It's a naughty Mankey. Very naughty girl. So yeah, plus attack, minus plus defense. And I forgot we already caught a Butterfree, so I didn't have to bring that up. So I was just bringing another Pokemon, trying to level them up. Dickie couldn't have evolved since we couldn't catch Beedrill. And then there's something I want to show off as well. So let's check your Summer Watch B special attack down. You're naive. I mean, I'm okay with that. Being speedy. Oh, man. Oh, whoops. That's right, yeah. Yeah. So, one thing, too. Well, I don't think I checked this other Mankey though. Oh wait, no, this was a careful one. This one was tagged out. So Pokemon, and I would also recommend, because there are Pokemon later you can't get unless you catch a certain amount. And I think our first one's 30, so we'll probably get there with how many new encounters there are before we get to it. So, if you aren't going to use the Pokemon, this send to Professor. They're gone forever. And you get candies. These are basically extra EVs you can put into Pokemon. I probably won't utilize them too much because then those become ridiculously strong. But yeah, so let's add back to the party. Oops, you can go right there. You're the highest. Along with you. So again, Charmander's probably not going to be permanent. Now, with how long it was taking, I was like, man, please be shiny. Because then I can tell my friend who wants me to use Flare, and I'll be like, yo, look, dog, sorry, but I found a shining Charmander. Oh, I completely forgot. There was 2 trainers. But, you know, if only. Could have been like, yo, I found a shiny Charmander, so I'm not going to use Flareon. Did I teach Headbutt to this Mankey? I taught it to the other one, but maybe this one's a better nature in my opinion. If not, then it's going to be a long fight. Also, this girl says something completely different. Yeah, I was only upstairs. Whoops. In the original, she said, ew, did you just touch me? Or something? And now she's like, ew, did you just like, look at me? Because, you know, implications. But yeah, look at Scratch is a 40 power move. We're only 2 levels higher. Look at what she's doing. That's how high I need to catch it. Monkey. So yeah, again, if there's any Pokemon anybody wants me to use, just leave a comment. Let me know, and leave a nickname for any Pokemon I'm using. Speaking of, since this is the one we're going to be using, Monkey. And I'm going to teach you Headbutt. No, I was going to teach Charmander Headbutt. Charmander only has 3 moves, and it doesn't get Ember a little bit later on, and let's go. Don't need Scratch. Here we go. So again, for our permanent team members, right now we only have Mousy, Normalish, and Monkey. Since, you know, I'm gonna use Flareon once we get needy. Then yeah. Oh, you have the male then, of course. The male has the male, the female has the female. Makes sense, makes sense. And I forgot to reread it. Look at that. From a 4 hits KO to a 2 hit KO. And a Headbutt also has 2 hits. Too bad abilities aren't a thing, or else you could have guts and then demolish everything by being taken. So this thing too, I did mention last episode, there are Mega Evolutions. With the fact that there's not abilities, some Mega Evolutions just aren't as good. Like, they still have massive stats, don't get me wrong. They're still better than their non-Mega forms. But some Pokemon, the Mega Evolutions, they kind of relied on having that extra ability. Like Mega Charizard Y, it's Drought, so water moves do less damage and fire moves do more damage. Well, it doesn't have that, so now it still has water weakness. Oh, and if you notice just there, whatever ball you use last will be the default ball when you start, so keep that in mind. In case you know there's a new Pokemon and you're not trying to use Great Balls, because you don't need to, or something. Speaking of, I should have went and bought more Great Balls. I got, so that Charmander kind of, lowered our supply. Oh, that's okay. Look at that! Well, it hits me quick attack. Wow. Oh, I could have kept scratch, I guess. Yeah. Oops. There's Pokemon Center coming up, so I really want to heal. Or run all the way back. I guess I could use potion, but oh well. Good job, Charmander. It took forever. I was so worried it was gonna run away. Now, shiny Pokemon cannot run away. That's one thing when the game came out that I was making jokes with some of my friends. They're like, man, if a shiny Pokemon came along and then it ran away, I'd be so mad. And they're like, it can't. And I was like, oh. Good to know. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. I don't really want to use our one and only revive right now. But I mean, we can buy them later. And again, money is not a big deal. Also, you might notice when this video goes up, it'll been a couple days since the last one. So Friday, I'm recording this on Sunday on Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers watching. If you happen to watch it on the day it's uploaded. Friday, I went to take a nap, and then I was going to record, and then play Tears of the Kingdom. That just came out Friday. Played that all day after I was done recording stuff. Well, I went to take an hour nap, and I ended up sleeping, woke up at like midnight, and it was like, dang. And then I went back to sleep till like, I don't know, 7 in the morning. So I ended up sleeping like 14, 15 hours. And then yesterday, oh, what? We forgot. Oh, monkey. Actually, you know what? No. It took forever to get this Charmander. You will. See, look, we literally just checked the plants. There's nothing there. The Charmander are coming here. So this grass here is the same Pokemon as the other one. Well. Oh, hey, look. Man, if a Charmander just showed up there somehow, I was gonna go mad. So there's another coach trainer. Yeah, so this is Route 4, but there's no grass here until we get out of this cave. There's Pokemon Center there. We will fight that coach trainer. Around certain Pokemon like Onyx. Yes, that is a thing that we'll do. See, and there was another Pokemon I wanted to use for that reason, but then again, Flareon. So I'll still get one and show it off. Well, I was thinking about using Growlithe / Arcanine. Because Arcanine you can ride on and it goes very, very fast. A lot of Pokemon you can ride on. And they all do different things. So, let's fight you. Oberon. Coach trainers also just have weird. Level 13. Wow. Ow. That hurt way too much. We're actually gonna have to have mouse to do this. Meowth is pretty fast. And Payday is an only move to get stabbed. And, that's its only move it's gonna use, so fun. So we will get some extra money at the end. Wow, even faster than Mousey. That's kind of crazy. Considering this Pikachu has very high speed. Right, that was Pikachu. That did not do as much. Well, one more should do it. Kinda wish I had a quick attack for this one battle. One attack. That's a... Oh, it's weaker than headbutt. No, I think we'll stick with over here. Focus energy might come in later. It increase your chance of critical hit. So, no, we'll actually do that. And you get Payday. So there's someone will give you PMs later. And surprisingly, and a surprising amount of Pokemon can actually earn Payday now. Like, Mankey and Pikachu. Before it was like Meowth / Persian exclusively. I'm never gonna use Tom. And the more you use it, like Payday even has its own very in-depth mechanic that I don't feel like going over right now. Also, you know, I completely forgot. I might save Mount Moon for later because, yeah, we're already at half hour. I feel bad. I feel like we didn't really do much. We went over, caught some new Pokemon, caught some trainers, but yeah, maybe we'll see Mount Moon for next time. And we'll talk this thing next time too. I completely forgot about it until now. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in and watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all for the next one, where next time we're going to make our way through Mount Moon and get to Cerulean City. I'll see you all then. Bye.